supposed to be like my cameraman, right? So this is going to be a lot of fun. All right. You guys could see me. You guys could see me up there. You guys can now see me on Zoom. Hello. So I don't know where Melissa is, and this is her recipe. So we're live here on Facebook. We're live here on YouTube. We're live here on Zoom. And we'll probably be live like some other places or whatever. But what's up, Leo? I'm going to get started and talk about making this spicy cabbage. Cutting my head off here. Spicy cabbage skillet. That's what's up for this week, right?
Yeah.
How cool is that? I hear the door open. I feel like a dog. I'm excited because she's coming home. What's up? Here she is. So, you guys don't know us. If you haven't seen us before, I am Tony Bianchino, the owner of Outrun Your Fork Personal Training. Don't close that.
Oh,
Yeah, hey, you guys see you're in my cabinet.
I'm so close. I'm so used to closing the cabinet.
So we're doing these live cooking shows for you every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and they're going to continue indefinitely. We may find some more times, but we hope you guys really enjoy this because we're about to enjoy sharing with you one of our recipes that my wife likes. Let me see if I can set this up a little better so you're not looking up my nose. And there we go. So we're still working out some of the stuff here, right? Hi, Kira. And my daughter helps a lot. You guys know my daughter, right? Here she comes. And we got, what's up, Brian? All right, so we're going to start with a spicy cabbage as Melissa washes her hands, which is a good thing. What's up, Kira?
Can I play in the hose for a little bit while you guys doing this?
You can play in the hose. Yes, you can.
Because you know why it's so
Come here, come say hi.
Hello.
There she is.
Beautiful.
Good.
She cut her hair in the quarantine.
But
We're all good.
yeah, Dad fixed it the other day,
All right.
and I promised him we have a great plan.
What do we got? So we heat this up. All right. So some of you guys have been on a couple of our cooking shows. How have you liked the food that we've made so far?
I made this today already. I had it for lunch.
And don't give away everything. But how was it?
Delicious.
What's up, Elise? Yeah, really good. All right, good. So
Sorry,
we're making it now. Actually, she just took Kira for a walk and it got nice and warm out. So, part of this is health, fitness, and wellness. So she went for a walk. Kira loves going for a walk. You guys don't know Kira's story. Long story short, she lost 50 pounds. She got rid of, she's controlled diabetic now. She only takes the smallest amount of metformin each day, 500 milligrams or whatever. If you guys have a lot of background noise, like Leo, if you can mute your sound so we don't hear what's going on there, that would be like super duper. But we're going to record this also for you guys to see it later. Okay? So what's our first step?
I'm looking for the recipe.
We're looking for the recipe. It's a good thing I can, I don't know the other word, snow job you guys and talk for a while as we get prepared. Right, Sandy? Right? Truth? All right. So I'm heating up this pan. What's going to go in here?
Oil.
Oil? What kind of oil? Come over here.
I'm looking.
You don't have to look.
Canola. This one is canola oil.
Okay. Come over here. Don't bang your head so you can talk to them. I'll get the oil.
Oh, who's driving? Okay, so we're going to use canola oil. I haven't made this in a while, so I'm sorry. I have chicken sausage, Italian style, organic. Chicken, smoked chicken sausage.
So you guys, if you haven't yet, you can get this recipe. All right, it's hard to see up there, but you can get this recipe. You could download this recipe the week before we cook so that you could get the ingredients ahead of time and cook along with us live, or you could choose to just watch us for entertainment. But it's there for download. You just got to follow the link, put your email in, and you'll get the link for it, right? What's up, Burm? So usually we're all ready to go, but now we're ready to go. Okay.
Okay. So
First thing first, you want me to do what?
Put a little, 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. My mom taught me. What did she teach me, Sandy? How to put in how much? Enough. All right.
All right, so we need to cut up an onion, a small yellow onion. I already cut up the cabbage.
We got the cabbage cut up, so we're going to cut up an onion
and
now.
2 cloves of garlic.
2. All right, my onions. We gotta be better prepared like we were the other weeks, hon.
Sorry, it was a crazy day today.
It wasn't a crazy day.
It was.
Just a mismanagement of time. See, I'm very sympathetic. All right, so here's our onion. I will chop this onion.
You could have managed your time then.
Excuse me.
Manage my time.
Excuse me. I'll chop this onion up. Okay, so I'm going to use my Santuco knife, right? So it's really, really simple. This is a really delicious recipe. A good friend of mine, I heard, made this earlier. And instead of making it with andouille sausage or any kind of sausage, we chose to use shiitake mushrooms. Now, shiitake mushrooms are really nice. And I think this was my friend's first time having shiitake mushrooms. They're really earthy. They're good. And when you pair it with the cabbage, it makes a really nice contrast. But the deal, not chopped or diced, just sliced. Okay. The deal with the shiitake mushrooms is I wanted to create a nice hearty mouthfeel to it and give you guys something to chew on in addition to the cabbage, so it's not just crunch, right? And it worked out really, really well. Now, one of the things last week, or the week before, was the week before we did the inside-out egg roll, or was it last week, hon? Week before we did an inside-out egg roll, and it had ground chicken in it, was it? Ground turkey? Yeah. Something like that. That's another good one where you could use the mushroom because it was with quinoa, and it makes a really nice earth tone to it. And then you throw in some sweetness from dried cranberries. It was really, really wonderful. All right, so always ask for the substitutions that you can make. Well, what goes in first? You're not telling me how to cook.
I was cutting the sausage, but you moved me out of the way to cut the onion.
So the sausage goes first?
Yep.
All right, guys, so I'm going to remove the onion. And we're going to make, we have to cut the sausage before we cook it?
Yeah, we thinly slice it. It's already pretty much cooked. It just has to brown.
Oh, I've never done that before. I always cook it first. So anyway.
I mean, it probably doesn't matter. You could leave the onions in, just put it in with it. You already ruined it.
We need some more oil in there, huh? Can you put some more oil in there?
I think use a splash of water instead of more oil.
I really don't know if I want to mix water with this.
Did you put enough oil in?
You said 2 tablespoons.
Well, that doesn't look like 2 tablespoons.
Okay. Whatever. So these sausages are already cooked. So we're just going to chop them up, heat them up, brown them a little bit. All right. So what are some of the things that you guys, put in the chat there, what are some of the things that you guys have cooked, would like to cook, would like to learn how to cook? And we'll put it on deck next time. But if you, this is cabbage and sausage. We talked about using shiitake mushrooms. What other substitutions can we do with this to give it like some flavor, hon?
Well, I don't know about flavor, but for texture, you could put tofu or tempeh.
Yeah, that's always the standard. I think the mushrooms are really good in here. Well, what kind of restrictions do you guys have?
I'm going to cut this garlic aside while you're doing that.
All right, great. She's going to chop up some garlic. I'm going to tear this thing apart off camera.
I'm going to do 3 cloves of garlic. Garlic is my favorite ingredient of all time. The smell of garlic and olive oil cooking is if you don't love that smell, there's something wrong with you.
I don't know if there's something wrong with you, but I don't quite understand it. All right, so we're just going to chop these about how? Sliced or chopped?
Sliced thin.
Sliced thin.
I mean, yeah, because you want to be able to eat it bite size.
All right, so we're going to make these about this big. Okay, that big. All right. So I'm going to slice these up really, really fast. She's going to bust up some garlic. I will do my best not to add finger to this. And as I cut it, we'll just kind of toss it in there. All right. So we got this going. We got the onion chopping going. Got the garlic going. What else do we got?
Apple.
Apple. Is the apple sliced?
Nope.
It is?
No, you can't slice an apple before you cook it. It gets all brown and
cooked.
yucky.
All right, guys, obviously I've never made this one before. Melissa come up with a couple of really good recipes, and I'm excited to try this. So one of the things that I always learned is heat up the skillet first, right? The pan that you're going to cook in. heat that up first before you add the oil, like I did. One of the chefs said that you shouldn't put oil into a cold pan. I really don't understand why, but I just kind of always followed that mantra. So we heated up our skillet and then put in 2 tablespoons of canola oil, right? All right, we added chopped onions, which we were supposed to wait to add. We were supposed to brown the sausage first. But I guarantee it'll come out just as good. I think you want to not cook the onion too much because you want to leave it a little crunchy. Is the cabbage supposed to stay crunchy? You serve it crunchy?
It's like not super soft, but it's not crunchy. It's
Okay.
like it's
You got to talk to them, not me.
not super soft, but it's. How was yours, Sandy? It was like not super soft, but I keep going to what was it?
It softened up because
Yeah.
I was kind of doing a lot of things at the same time. But it was delicious.
Good.
Yummy. All right. You need me to chop this?
Well, I was gonna do it, but you had my knife.
I had your knife.
What, honey? Now we added extra sausage because we are a family of 4, and I want to make sure everyone gets enough. Yes.
And then
All right, garlic. I would have put in a whole head of garlic just because I like garlic that much. But you could put,
You could
it
put
calls
extra.
for 3 cloves,
You could put more.
but you can put as much as you want. What else do we have, hon?
That's it. And then you're gonna cook that till it's a little brown, and then you're gonna add the
You want to
cabbage.
peel this garlic for me?
Yeah.
Please. All right, so we're rolling. Normally these dishes only take 15 minutes. I know we started a couple minutes after, but we'll get this done in about 15 minutes. What I like about this is these are fun, really delicious recipes that you can cook fast. They can be done. You can also make sure you have leftovers, okay? And then you can have it the next day, and it's just as good the next day. Also, I find that a lot of people are using these recipes, since they're so simple, they're using them to cook with their kids so the kids learn how to cook. And that's something that you definitely want to try. Cooking with your family is a lot of fun if you do it right, and then you could share the meal. So
Okay.
there's really a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
And that's what life is. Life is about having conversations, right?
Good
Around
job
food.
cooking.
All right.
And
Around
also,
food
my
and-
goal is to work in Disney one day.
All right. She's going to be Disney chef, right? All right. We'll get rid of this. Oh, I got to slice that apple after, huh?
All right. So then after that, we're gonna add the cabbage, and then we're gonna add the apple cider vinegar. And
All
then
right.
once that's cooked a little bit more, we're gonna
So
add the
in goes the cabbage. Should I cover it?
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that joke from last time? All right. You know this won't all fit here, right? Well, see, guys, you run into the same exact kind of things we do. Sometimes life goes awry, and what are you going to do, right? Sometimes life happens. So let's slice this apple up. I'm going to put it into quarters and get the seeds out. The seeds are actually poisonous.
Just do like thin slices.
Yeah, I'll do thin slices. I'll give you thin slices. All right, so I'm going to slice them real thin, all right, just like that. You can't see it. That's pretty thin. You can make them thicker, right? That's a thin apple slice, wouldn't you say? What's up, Bob? All right, so we're going to slice them nice and thin like that. You want a sharp knife. All right, if you don't have a sharp knife, you want to just spend a couple of bucks and get a nice sharp knife. If you only have one good knife in the house, get yourself a Santugo. It's got a slight curve to it, right, on the bottom. And it's really a good all-purpose utility knife. All right? The apple's going at the end?
Yeah.
All right, you want to stir that?
Yeah.
There you go. So tell them what you're doing.
I'm stirring. I'm just kind of trying to incorporate the cabbage into everything so it cooks a little bit and it softens so that way we can make room for more cabbage. Although I might have too much cabbage now. How's it smell?
It smells great. Can you guys smell that? All right. So what kind of apple did you use?
That's a gala apple.
Gala. So you want something with a little bit of body. You don't want to get like a red delicious apple or something that's soft. You want to get a crisp apple, but also you don't want something really, really tart with this. You want it a little more, just not too subtle, but definitely not tart like a Granny Smith. All All right, Macintosh is good, but it's not as crisp. I like Gala. What's the other ones that come out? John and Max are good. They have a little more flavor. But you just got to grab it and make sure that you get one that's pretty full-bodied, all right? Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to disintegrate when you cook it. All right, Granny Smith are really good for apple pie. So if you want to do something with Granny Smith apples, make yourself an apple pie, and that works really, really well. When does this go in? After?
Yeah, not yet.
All right, so our apple is all ready, and you can see it's like nicely fanned out. It's all chopped up well, right? You guys like? I always like to sample everything. Good work. What's that?
Stop eating the apple.
Yeah, man. I just had a nice piece of apple. I'll leave it to Melissa.
I'm gonna add.
There we go.
I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar
Woo!
while it's cooking, so it could help water it down a little bit.
Great. Now, it'll add a little bit of flavor, but it's going to also soften everything up, which is great. Where's the? All right. Now, when you're using a cast iron skillet, it doesn't have a handle on it, so it gets really, really hot. So on this, you don't keep the handle on it, right? So I'll just mix this up. I would have covered this just so the cabbage cooks a little quicker.
Cover it. I'm not telling you to cover it.
But Melissa's not the covering person.
You can cover it, I said.
Oh, I don't have a cover.
You don't know what cover is?
Well, I'm tending to this. I tend to be a stirrer. All right. Yay. Cover. All right. So,
Except I'm going to add some red pepper now.
who do we have here? We
I'm
have
gonna add
anybody?
a little bit of red pepper.
Ooh.
It says a 1/4 teaspoon, but that's probably about
There's
it.
some of the spice for the cabbage. All right. Now, this is just crushed red pepper. All right. Crushed red pepper. Gives it a little bit of bite, a little bit of zing to it. Cool? Yeah.
Just a little bit of salt and pepper.
A little salt and pepper. All right, I'm going to reach over here in front of you guys and get my salt and pepper.
And then
Just kind of fell back here.
when everything's all cooked, you could add hot sauce at your discretion.
I don't know where the salt is. You got salt somewhere else, right? In the cabinet? Where?
Oh, did you move it?
I didn't touch it.
It's probably behind the computer.
Don't do it. Go get the other one. Go get the other one. You guys talk like this with your spouses at home? No, don't do it like that. And then they do it anyway, right? Isn't that the way it works? Where did you?
I'll just use this salt.
Yeah, right? Yeah, throw it
I
in.
wanted my
Sprinkle
pink
them.
salt though.
Sorry,
Where is it?
you left me to fend for myself.
I
It's
had to
somewhere.
take Kira out. I should
All right, here we go. A little bit of salt. Now, salt and pepper is really just a taste. Salt is not a seasoning, right? What is salt? Do we remember what salt is? Salt is a flavor enhancer. So it'll make things pop a little bit, but it's not going to add flavor. If your food is not flavorful without salt, you're doing it all wrong. It should have plenty of flavor, and then the salt should just make it pop a little bit. All right? Now, this is working pretty nice. Should we have the cabbage is still crunchy?
No, it
Little
should be
bit?
a little bit softer.
It should be softer. Okay.
So you could cover
So I'm going to cover it again. Man, this is really looking nice. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see what this
You
is?
gotta add the rest of the cabbage.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get it in there.
Yeah, the skillet's not big enough. You guys see this? This is pretty nice, right? It's working wonderfully.
That's how the recipe calls for half a head of cabbage. So you know what Melissa does, the whole head of cabbage.
Yeah, whatever.
I-
Right, Sandy? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. So now that's going to cook down.
What?
I do everything by eye.
Yeah, but I always increase the vegetables and the protein. Don't.
So what this is mostly, it's a vegetable basically. It's a vegetable and a little bit of sausage or a mushroom or something that has a little body to it. Some of the things that you can mix with this, I would serve this over rice if you wanted some kind of carbohydrate, or you could take, what could you take? Which could you hollow out and put this in? Would a sweet potato be good? Probably not a sweet potato, right? What would you put this in as a boat?
I wouldn't put it in a boat.
Hmm.
I would put either couscous or
Couscous.
rice or
Rice.
quinoa or something.
I think a wild rice would go nice if you put it down and put it up, made a bed of it, and then put this on top would be good.
the
Or
couscous.
even better,
Couscous is
just
good.
stir it all together.
or
That would
orzo.
be super.
Orzo would be good.
Yeah, orzo, I'm not so sure, but I would like. What did I say? Like a rice bowl. Make a rice bowl out of it. Scoop it all together. I think that would be really, really nice. When does the apple go on? When you serve it?
No, when it's getting a little.
I am
bit
going to ask
softer.
the same question
Does anyone else notice that he asks me questions and doesn't let me answer them?
over and over again. When does the apple
How
go
many
on?
years have I been married?
I've
It's
known him since we were 14
Oh
years
my-
old. That's true.
It's like, why should
Don't give
I don't
away
even
my
want.
old
I'm not even going to
secrets.
bother answering. And then when I don't answer, he says, "Why are you not answering me?"
Talk to them. Whatever. Because she doesn't answer fast enough. She can't talk faster than my brain works.
I want you all to know the first cooking. Oh, I just saw. Sorry, I'm all sweaty. The first cooking show we did, he said to me, "I did all the talking," and I said, "Go back and watch it and see how many times I started to talk and you cut me off."
Indeed. So I let her talk more. Isn't she talking more, Sandy?
I'll talk when I want to talk. Don't cut me off.
Not the way it works. All right, so this is working. If we had a big enough skillet, this cabbage would be done right now.
I should get a big wok. Don't you think I need a big wok?
Eating it.
I need
Wok's
a
not
big
for
wok.
everything. Wok's not for everything. Berm, what kind of pan would you recommend for this? Would you make it in a pot,
Is Burm on
or
you?
would you make it in a pan? Yeah, he was on. Somebody see what somebody's saying up there. Facebook. Go ahead, get your.
I know you're gonna get my armpit. Ah!
Oh my God. Don't let her touch technology. I didn't say touch it. I said read it.
I am.
My God. You should see what it's like when I ask her to like put up a beach umbrella or something like that.
Burm, tell Tony to get me a wok. I don't know if you're still on.
Worm, I don't think we need a wok, buddy. I don't think we need a wok. But there's my buddy Burm, by the way. In Westfield, he's done so much to help out the community, and I hear he just got awarded to feed a lot of DPW, police, fire, EMS in Westfield at a pretty big scale. So I'm very excited for him. All right, I'm going to let this sit for about another 5 minutes.
And then we're gonna put the.
And then when do we add the apple?
When it gets, this is how you can tell when it starts to get wilted. And
Cover it so it cooks. Do you want to get a bowl or a plate for this?
Whichever you would like, honey.
I'm going to take a bowl.
I would go for a plate. Just kidding. It's fine. Plate bowls.
You want a plate or a bowl?
No, bowl's fine.
You sure?
Yes.
You want a bowl? All right. So, let's see. Oh, over pizza, Burm said. Yeah, you could totally put this over pizza. Dude, anything goes with pizza.
No, you have to eat pizza next
What
to
did
it.
you do? Oh, my
Eat
God.
pizza next to it.
This woman. Touch no technology. How's that?
I can't work technology.
Wait. You want to see something funny? Put your hands here. Put your hands here. Ready? Look at that. Look at that.
This is what we do in our spare time.
Yeah, I know. Idiots, right? But at least we're having fun. Oh, stop. This is smelling really, really good. I'll tell you guys, I am not a cabbage fan at all. I do not like cabbage. I don't like what it does to me. But this smells really good. I've never had it before.
I'm going to add that.
And Sandy said it was really good, so I trust my good friend. You sure you want to add the apples?
Yeah,
Should I cover it first?
it looks really nice.
It really does. Show them what it looks like. No. It's hot.
How am I going to show them?
You tip it with the towel. Go ahead. Don't tip it too high. You could go a little more. Can you guys see that? Look at that wonderfulness. Hold on. Let me bring you closer.
Hot.
Wow, look at that. Isn't that nice? Can you hear it? Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle.
I would
There
have
we
liked
go.
to put the mushrooms in
What mushrooms?
the shiitake
The
mushrooms.
shiitake? Oh, that's what I was saying. You could take
I
if you
love
take a nice big
mushrooms.
portobello, you could kind of stuff it with this too. It'd kind of be nice.
That
Add a
would
little
be
dimension.
good.
But that
I want to do a sweet potato. But
that
the portobello.
quinoa, if you had quinoa, bulgur,
I
maybe
could've
some
made farro.
sausage
Farro.
next time, right? Farro, sausage, Stuff that in a portobello. Oh my God, that would be wonderful.
Sandy, can you
and then
get
how about
faro?
this? How about this? If you had that, we should do this. I'm going to make a recipe for this. We're going to do all that, and then we'll drizzle a thick balsamic glaze on it. My God, that would be so good.
Sandy,
I just created another recipe.
Sandy,
Oh, and by the way,
can you get faro?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right.
I don't think I know what that is.
It's like a green. It's like a green. It looks like a rice, but it's like a buckwheat kind of green.
don't you love the way she figures this out? She's real precise.
I'd have to look. You don't have to spell it in English.
Farro.
Faro. It's like closo, but faro.
Because I won't use that for the next recipe unless I know you can get it.
All right, this is good. We're good to plate this.
No apples.
Oh,
Oh yeah, don't forget the apples.
Damn.
They're excellent.
It's like the best part.
is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're really good.
It's the best part. See, I don't know. I would have put these on it slightly after. I mean, laid them on after,
No,
so
they
they're
have
not
to get a
cooked.
little bit hot
Why?
because then the sweetness comes out.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know if that's true, Burm. Is that true?
Do they get sweeter when they cook?
Burm, do the apples get sweeter when you cook them? Can you
you-
use sauerkraut? Is that what it says? I don't have
You
my
can-
glasses on.
Back up. You could, but the sauerkraut's a little too limp.
It's sour.
Yeah, and there's a lot of a little too much vinegar for it, but you can give it a shot. This way, no need for salt. Yeah, totally. But I don't know. I think it might be a little too much vinegar. But I'm going to try this out and let you know. And maybe you want to try it with sauerkraut, Burm. So Burm's actually a really, 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 really good cook as well. What can't this guy do? I don't know. What can he do? All right.
Can you get Kira a job at Disney, Burm?
Yeah, right. So Kira wants to be a chef and a baker.
And
at
a greeter and a
Disneyland.
character.
Yeah. So let her be a chef and a baker, and she'll do all that stuff until she doesn't want to do it anymore.
You didn't see it when we were taking our walk. We did a live video. Kira informed me that
Oh, I saw
she's
it.
going to live in Florida when she's 21, with or without me.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentials: you got to have a towel or oven mitts. I love these. I love tongs. Right? Why do I love them? Because it's easy to turn stuff. Burm said yes, he could get a job at Disney. Awesome. You're the man. You're the man. So this is going to work for another couple of minutes. Again, you could serve this over rice. I think I would like it with the wild rice and then just make like a rice bowl out of it. I think that would be really, really nice. Give it a little more
I didn't make
depth to
that
it.
for you tonight.
No, she didn't make that for me tonight. Look, tonight we got a little rushed. What are you going to do? We have to take Kira for a walk, So if you don't know, my daughter is she's almost 18. She has autism. She's bipolar. So we do everything we can to make her life happy. And she wanted to take a walk. She likes to take a walk each day. It's healthy for her.
And it
It's
was
got her to
raining
lose
before.
50 pounds. It was raining earlier. It's got her to lose 50 pounds, and she's a happy kid. So you know what? As a parent, what do?
We walk.
Yeah, you take care of your kid. You make them happy. Am I wrong? Of course I'm not. Any of you do the same for your kids. So I think this is good to serve. There's still a little bit of texture to them. Yeah, look at that. It just broke up with the thing. What do you think?
Give it a try.
All right.
Where's Kale?
He's got a performance he's doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I can't use this to serve. I need like a real spoon. Where's the big spoon? This thing. It's got a little body to it. All right. So if you guys have made yours, eat with us, please. Ow, that's hot. Here.
Thank you.
Woo! It's hot. All right. So now, and again, remember, this sausage was pre-cooked. So if you're going to make this, make sure you don't cross-contaminate your sausage. You definitely don't want to cross-contaminate your sausage. All right. I'm going to turn this off. Boom. Boom. And how is it?
It's hot.
It's hot. It's hot, but is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it too hot to taste?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, this was quick and simple. It's definitely very healthy.
What's spicy?
Very little oil to this, but it's got a lot of flavor. The flavor coming from the sausage, from the sweetness of the apple. You got some texture from the cabbage. Good fiber, too, so it keeps you plumbing, humming. Right?
They said you could have put
It's good.
hot sauce on, but the sausage is a little spicy.
Well, no, that's the hot pepper flakes.
Oh, maybe I put too much in.
So it's good, guys. If you haven't made it yet, make it. Post your photos. Let's see how it comes out for you. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if your kids helped out. So we're going to teach you some tips next time and some tricks on how to get your picky eater. If you got kids that are picky eaters, whether they're little kids or whether they're teenagers, we're going to help show you in another episode when we're not cooking how to get your kids to try new foods and eat more healthy foods or just more food. Because sometimes when kids are picky eaters, they're not big eaters. And what do we want to do? We want our kids to be healthy, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals. So healthy eating for your picky eater. It's really fun. It's really, really simple. And we're excited to share it with you guys next time. Do you have anything that you want to say on the end here?
Nope. Thanks for being patient today.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure sharing with you guys. We will see you again next Wednesday when we cook what?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
Surprise! All right, kids. Later on. Oh, boy.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
There we go. Boom. We want to end that. We want to